because where we are now in this nation is a color revolution going on. They want to overthrow this country. Texas is a gem of the flyover states. It's a domino. It's a gem for a lot of different reasons. Oil, we're independent. The largest, eighth largest economy in the world, the 30th largest army in the world. If you take the Texas National Guard, the State Guard, the Air Guard, DPS, Texas Rangers, job description of Texas governor, commander in chief of that. That's a serious job. So you got to be able to think past that. I've negotiated with kings downrange and generals and brief congressmen and speaker of the house. I can do those things, but we've got to be able to take that now and put it on a geopolitical level versus where I operated. It was more the probably the operational strategic level. But I understand the political level because I've spent time as a liaison in DC. I've done those things. I've talked to those people. I know how it works, and I know the games that are played. And we're not going to play that in Texas anymore. There's a new sheriff coming.
Amen. Amen. You've
Sure.
in the past, we've talked about water. We've talked about energy. We've talked about the school system. We've talked about Sharia law. Is there anything that you say, I've got to get in there and I got to do this first? Or does it all just need to come to you, or anything that you are saying, oh, that's got to be done quick? Or how do you approach that?
Probably the best question this whole week on shows, because the thing is that most people that run for office, I'm watching them. I've seen them for years. We've all seen them, and they typically are going to tell you, I'm going to decrease taxes, or I'm going to make you have a Chevrolet in every garage. Well, here's the deal. You got to be realistic of what you can do, but nothing happens in a vacuum. They all affect each other, right? Because education, we're at number 40 in Texas out of 50, affects the future of the GDP when it comes to, we want to remain eighth or ninth. Well, then how are we going to do that?